What has no right to be as difficult as it is? Canceling any type of subscription. Falling asleep. Staying asleep. Combine these two with getting up in the morning, mentioned above, and you have completed the cycle. In summary, sleep just likes playing hard to get. Looking for a job when you have no connections. Applying for jobs, having to type out your resume 2 times and then submit your formal resume, and then doing this over and over for every job you apply for. Please upload your CV. Okay, now please get to the next page where you copy-paste directly from the CV. Now fill in this section on why you're excited by the prospect of working here. So now you've been selected for a phone interview, tell us everything in your CV. Great phone interview, so now you have an in-person interview, but we haven't read anything in your application, so why don't you explain your CV in great detail for us? Dude, it's 2 pages, font size 12 with double spacing, I spent 6 hours writing the damn thing, please take 2 minutes to read it. Last time I was looking, there were definitely application portals where I just got 2 or 3 steps in and just closed it due to the laborious nature of the interface. I figured if that's the bar for entry, it probably doesn't bode well for how the rest of the company is run. Pray you never apply to anything that needs police checks or security clearance. Multiple pages separate to the existing resume cover letter that involve backtracking your life and friends and family and whereabouts. Oh, you have to get documents confirmed by a justice of the court's judiciary. And that's like step 1. I used to work at a nuclear power plant. The application process took about a month at 40 hours per week before I even started my first day. During the application process, I got drug tested 4 times, had to take dozens of psychiatric tests, and had interviews to psychologists. It was ducking brutal. I feel kinda bad for you. On the other hand, it really reassures me that they actually try to keep nut jobs, etc. out of nuclear power plants. Ending a conversation just because you don't feel like socializing anymore. Peeling stickers, why can't they just come off smoothly? Insurance. And when you call someone that works there to help understand better, they act like all of this legal jargon should just be common sense and you're an idiot for not knowing. I sold insurance for 4 years. When we overhauled our homeowners policy, I made a project of explaining each coverage using the UpGoer 5 text editor. That only lets you use the most common 1,000 words in English. It was inspired by this webcomic, which is a diagram of the Saturn V rocket labeled using only that list of words. I passed it along to the rest of the agency, and even though it's a little extreme, I hope it helped get some difficult concepts across in a simple way. Lol, at this end should point toward the ground if you want to go to space. If it is pointing toward space, you are having a bad problem and you will not go to space today. You will not go to space today has become a meme within the XKCD fandom. I'm constantly amazed at how many XKCD panels I still haven't read yet. I wonder how it feels being the creator, like, how does it feel being a genius? Randall is great. I am a big fan of the random button for exploring his different comics. Leaving a restaurant with my family. Okay, meal is over, let's say our goodbyes and head out. Okay. Standing next to the table, let's say our goodbyes and head out. Okay, just outside the front door, let's say our goodbyes and head out. Okay, made it to the parking lot, let's say our goodbyes and head out. FFS, just say bye and walk away. Why is this so hard? I see you've met my grandmother. Mine's like Vape, I'm tired, let's go home. Oh, we're still eating. Well, he'll just take a nap here then. After it took 45 minutes to get her to leave the house to go to said restaurant, as it would be too embarrassing to go in whatever clothes she had on. One time my grandpa just stood up in the restaurant and started leaving. We hadn't eaten yet. We were like, okay, you want to go? But we haven't eaten. And he apparently thought we had. Printing. Why is the 3rd largest install on my computer the damn print drivers? Ripping us off with ducking ink refills. I hope the paperless revolution is hurting you assholes. Get laser, one-time investment, lifelong printing without issues. I'm going to curse myself with this, but I've had a HP for over 10 years now. It held up great through my kids' homeschooling last spring. It is a ducking miracle at this point. If you can find an old 15+ year HP laser printer, hold on to it. Those duckers will print until the apocalypse. My dad has one that's as heavy as a bag of bricks, and looks like hell, but I'd be damned if the thing hasn't printed over 1,000,000 pages. They do not make them like they used to. Gotta love planned obsolescence. Installing a printer. I don't want your 15 other garbage apps, HP. I just want to print my essay. Would you like to receive notifications of hot back to school sales by HP and receive hourly newsletters of our best products? Getting out of bed in the morning. Trying to find a good reason is just too hard. Guess I'll put my sweatpants on and move to the couch, where I can binge watch Netflix and read about how ducked up the world is on my phone. Don't tell everyone my daily schedule. Getting a job with no experience. #X200B, edit, holy duck, I went to be with about 400 upvotes. Thanks. Starting a serious exercise routine. Like you are giving your body literally what it needs to be healthy and it pays you, leaving you semi-crippled for weeks. Oof, I feel this. I need to start getting back in shape. I have the time. Just not the motivation. I've been dealing with a leg problem for almost 2 years, so I'm kind of limited, but hopefully that'll be solved soon. I need to be doing core and arms. No more 0 days. Large victories are built on a foundation of smaller victories. Put another way, take care of the little things and the big things take care of themselves. Even if you just do 10 push-ups and then nothing else all day, at least you know that you've done something that day. Once the basics get a little bit easier, you'll begin to see the effects in your body shape in the mirror, which will give you more motivation. That will make you work harder, and the changes will become more drastic. And so on and so forth. Taxes. On year 4 of doing them myself. I'm either doing it right or should be expecting a call from the IRS sometime in the future. 1040 Easy, tell the government how broke and alone you are in one easy document. It's more like playing guess what number I'm think of with the IRS, who already knows how much you made, but just wants the option to put you in jail if you guess wrong. Cutting in a straight line with scissors. I'm 21 and still somehow fail to do this. 28 and I can't cut in a straight line. Leaving a party social gathering. I wish it wasn't considered rude to just ducking leave. Edit, so this blew up a bit, kind of feeling Reddit famous. I should let y'all know that I live in one of those close-knit families where everyone gets a hug goodbye or at least spoken with before leaving. There is no set host BC, everyone plans these things. I guess at most, the host would be whose house we're at. Finally, thank you for not beating up my Spanish comment. I was nervous since I know Reddit is known for its non-English speaking, European-looking communities. Much love, especially those who can just fucking leave without being hassled. Pick up your phone, say something in a different language, look concerned, and then leave works for me all the time. Mi novio me necesita. Adiós familia. Then scream ay caramba. Lol. Then leave on a skateboard and steal a bus stop sign on your way home. Opening that one jar that even the strong friend can't open. I just wanted some jam. Hit it with a butter knife on the corner so it dents a little. Some of the pressure lets up when you break the seal that way. Corner. I can see why you're having trouble getting it open. Edit, just wanted to thank everyone for the awards and votes. It's my first hit comment, so I'm really happy I made a few of you laugh. Getting mental health treatment without having to fight everyone on the way in a test of your determination. This is so true. Last year I was having a really difficult time with some family stuff. I currently live in the southeastern United States. Trying to find a psychologist that would even call me back was impossible. I seriously hope this is a unique problem that no one ever has to deal with. Every counselor I've had, I chose them because they were the only one that called back. 8 over the last 20 years or so.